So the word sin. What is sin in
Okay,
your
sin.
in your view?
Yeah, I was. I would have been considered quite a sinner before my near-death experience. Yeah, I'm not really well versed on it because, to tell you the truth, my mother was almost a pure atheist. God wasn't even talked about in our family. But I was shoved around from family to family as a youth because my mother was a single mother when it wasn't popular, and so she would put me with other families. And then if I wasn't thriving with one family because of sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, I suffered all of those as a youth in these other families. Then she would pull me from that one, stick me in another family. Pull me from that one, stick me in another family. And so I got to be in some different faiths because all these families had different. She didn't stick to one particular religion because religion wasn't a part of her reality or part of her mindset. She had no focus on it. So I was with a family of Christians and one Seventh-day Adventists and another, some Baptists, a little bit of all these different beliefs. And boy, I was conflicted as a boy because one sin in this belief, like one belief system didn't believe in Christ and Christmas, okay? And so to believe in that was a sin, you know, and so, but yet when I go home, Mom wanted to celebrate Christmas, even though she was an atheist, it was, you know, so boy, I'll tell you, I was a nervous kid because I didn't know who, and these are all my adults, you know, that are supposed to show me what is right, and I'm getting all these different things. So sin was really confusing to me. It was an incredibly gray area. In the light, I did some stuff that I think just about every religion would consider sinful. I was combative, non-respectful. I mean, I was very combative. I was, because of all that dysfunction that I was faced as a young adult, I was not a nice young man. And I would get in a fight. I would get drunk, and I would do a lot of things that would be considered a sin. And what surprised me again was it wasn't judged in the near-death experience. So I haven't thought about it as sin. I don't know. I don't know. Since my experience, I don't really think about sin so much. I'm more caught up with the judgment.
It's almost like there is no sin then.
Yeah, to me, if there isn't a judgment, so how could there be a sin? And I know people do bad things in this life, but sometimes, and this is very difficult because I've looked at this within myself, like how do I reconcile the fact that there are people in this world that do atrocities. It's going on. There's genocide in this world. There are atrocities going on. And I have no stomach for it whatsoever. But when they go into that light and they face their life review, I mean, are they going to judge themselves, and are they going to be and face no judgment and absolution? I mean, it's hard to grasp. But then you see that these interactions are all interconnected. And so the suffering that someone causes someone else may create incredible spiritual growth in the person that is doing the suffering. So is the person that persecuted that person and created that suffering an angel to give them the opportunity for growth? I mean, I can't see the big picture. You know, I'm not capable of seeing it. So